Hey, cisgendered people and trans people. My name's Derek. I'm the host of Talking Trans People. I'm here today to make sweet, sweet love to your ears. All right, there we go. So, I got to do a little bit of packing stuff up for shipping today. Uh, I think I'm going to start with this one. My plan is to cover over everything that has any indication that this was a liquor box, because I didn't know if you knew this. I certainly didn't. But you're not allowed to mail things in old liquor boxes. Who knows why? I went and mailed a bunch of stuff on a Saturday, and I was not allowed to mail this one because it's a liquor box. So, I think what I'll do here first is cover this over. So, I'm going to get some of this new paper that I bought at the store. I needed new paper, of course I'm printing all these shipping labels. Alright. So now we've got some paper here. One thing I'll do in a little while is I can put some paper into the printer. Hi there, Victoria Q. Oh yeah, fresh, crisp printer paper is wonderful. It is a mess around here as I'm in the throes of doing all this eBay stuff. But we're getting stuff done. So my plan for this box is pretty straightforward. I'm going to just take pieces of paper and cover over the box. Maybe even with 2 pieces of paper so it doesn't shine through at all. And then I'll just tape this paper onto the box. I don't think smelling paper gets you high now. I'm pretty sure it does not. So, I've got to cover over every indication of liquor branding. For example, it says brandy down here at the bottom. This is a box that, was here in this house when we arrived. But I've learned that I've got a bit of a problem with box availability for certain size things. This particular thing is a weird size thing. So I had to find a box that worked, No, I'm shipping a motherboard, but it's a long one. It's an unusually long motherboard, so I had to find a box that would. It also has a book that comes with it. I had to find a box that was appropriate. All right. Now I'll tape these papers down better once I get everything covered over. Maybe I'll tape it a little bit right now. This is obviously suboptimal. In an ideal world, I'd have exactly the right boxes for everything. But this is going to look so ghetto. Maybe I should just find a different box for this. No, I'm not going to find a different box for this. Alright, that's all there is to it. Okay. Did you know that paper has a data limit, memory limit, like a web storage device? I did not know that. What do you mean by that? That you can only print words so small or something? Or you can only pack so much information onto a piece of paper and have it still be processed via visual data? Okay. Alright, so now we'll fold this in half. And put it right there. Okay. I need more tape, obviously. I do have some more tape, but not that much more. I need to buy more tape. Okay. There we go. Now I need another piece of paper like this. Currently 200,000 pages would equal 1 terabyte of data storage. Oh, really? I mean, obviously, it's going to depend on how big your font size is. But I guess you could certainly make the case that, like, you can't squeeze more than a terabyte into that amount of paper without it becoming unreadable by people. If I could start this whole process over again, I would do things a little differently. But it's been kind of wonderfully informative to me. Like, I've learned so much about Gemini. I've learned to do a lot of double checking of Gemini. Like, the thing about it is, it tries to do the best it can with the information you give it. And a lot of times, it probably needs more information. But it's not very good at it's telling you when it does. It's so weird though, like, for example, there was this one thing I was asking it to do I thought would be very easy for it to do. I just said, like, use this document as a template and make your document look like this one. But instead it struggled a lot until I said, no, what I'm trying to say is, you know how in this document it has this heading here, but in this other document you made for me, it does not have that heading there. Can you make it have all the same headings and everything? I had to give it an example of a specific heading as well. And then finally it got it right. Okay, I guess I should do the bottom too. There, okay. What program are you making this document? Gemini. I mean, Google Docs and Gemini. Gemini is good because it interfaces with your Google Docs and your Google Photos and your Google Drive and your email. So it'll, like, you can tell it to save things directly to Google Docs. So you, like, work on something in the Gemini architecture, and then when you're done working on in that architecture, you can say, export this to a Google Doc titled Mia. God damn it. So I've learned to make Gemini to double check Gemini. Have Gemini double check itself all the time. So I go back and forth between phone Gemini and laptop Gemini, and have each double check the work of the other. I learned I had to do this because otherwise it'll get things wrong. Of course, the thing I'm having it list is very complicated. There's a lot of details about it that you have to include, like, you know, this chip by this maker with this number on it, all kinds of stuff like that. That's one of the things I would do differently if I was able to start this process over again. I would start with simpler things to list, and then I would have gotten the hang of some of the ways of dealing with Gemini more successfully. And would be more optimized for the high value stuff later, right? Because the motherboards are fairly high value. I mean, you know, no individual one is especially valuable, but you know, they're each. Oh yeah, it's great for resume writing too, for sure. All right, I need more tape. I've got these 6 packages ready to go. In the right sized box and everything. Now I just gotta figure out. I've got these little bits of tape. I know I have another tape around here somewhere. I know there's one more tape around here someplace. But maybe I can get enough tape from these ones at least to finish this box. I don't want to have to go to town, come back, and go back to town again. But I might end up having to do that. Let me see if I can find some different kind of tape. Where's Rachel? She's been sleeping. She's sleeping right now. She goes to sleep very late, middle of the morning, you know, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. every day. Okay, well, I guess I could use some of this tape. What kind of tape is this? It's kind of weird tape. Don't I have any masking tape? Surely I got some masking tape. Gall darn it. Alright, well, I'll try to make do with this tape here, I guess. Okay. This side still needs to be covered over. So, put this on here like so. Okay, we'll fold this one. Put it like that. And then get these scissors. Okay. Now I just want to run some clear tape over this to try to make it all flat. Okay. Get that under there. Okay. It's looking pretty good. That's the end of this roll of tape. And this roll of tape's empty too. Okay. But I think we're pretty well done with this anyway, so it should be fun. I just need to get this bit here a little bit. I could do that with this tape. Okay, well, I think I'm probably going to have to deal with the additional things I have to pack up by not doing the taping part until I get to town and buy more tape. Okay, let me get the bottom here a little bit better. All right, good enough. If it needs any more taping, then they'll have to wait till we get to town. I didn't think about that, Victoria. I didn't think about that. That would have been a better choice, but it didn't occur to me. All right. Now, we've got a few more things we have to pack up here. And got a little bit of a challenge in that we don't necessarily have good boxes for these things. One box we have that I will use for one of these things is the box that these little boxes came with. So, this is a good box right here. This is a good size. In fact, I'd like to know what size this box is. I guess it doesn't have the size written on it. Okay. What are we going to put in this box? Well, oh wait, here's the other tape. I found it. All right, so let's find the thing we have to put in there. And we'll do, okay, let's do this one over here. Okay, so for this one, there are 4 separate boards in this one. We're going to need to wrap each of these up in some bubble wrap. All right, this is one. Okay, that's one. Number 2. Okay. There's about this much. When we go to town, I gotta get more bubble wrap as well as more tape. Okay. Now I'm gonna go get some stuff to fill up the rest of that box. I got some like old bits of used bubble wrap right here for that purpose. Whoa! Okay. Put that there. Good. This should be fine. Good. Okay, good. Now, I just need to do something real quick. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I took a picture of it. I like to take a picture of it, and then with this thing, with my little handless thing on it. And then I'll put it over here for shipping. Alright, next I've got this old Amazon box, which I'll probably also need to cover over the branding on it. There. Alright, good enough. Now, as far as the side of this goes, well, we're going to want to cover over all of this Amazon stuff, because I just have a feeling they don't let you do that. So, maybe I do have wrapping paper somewhere, but then again, maybe this is fine. Well, that didn't work out properly, but it's fine. Okay. Oh, hush a bush. Yeah, no thanks. Yep. Alright, well, that's fine. I just do this. Over there. Yeah, like so. Okay. Now we'll get this side of the box. Get some more paper. Bro. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to just knock that shit off. Okay. Now, I don't need to put them on there. I can cover over like that. Alright, that's fine. Good. So now let's get the next thing we have to mail. And it's going to be this bad boy right here. And then after I pack up this one, I'll take a break. Okay, so I just need an anti-static bag for this. We'll put this in an anti-static bag, even though it's already in an anti-static bag. but it's the old kind of anti-static bag. So I'll put it in a new anti-static bag. Tuck that in there like so, and then seal this up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Seriously. And now, I just wrap this in bubble wrap. I might as well just use the rest of it. Okay, now we'll put this in here. We'll put this in here. Put some of this extra stuff around it. Okay. Now, that's full enough. That seems fine. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know where the handwritten slip for this is. All right, well, that's okay. It's still fine. Huh. Did I put it down over here, maybe? Huh. I don't know what I did with that. That's fine. I got it right. I don't need to worry about it that much. Yeah, you're right, Victoria. You are right about that. I don't know if there's any chance this will fit in here. No, it's not big enough. Okay, well. This is too big. Okay, well, I may have to start doing box construction. What does that mean? Well, I have these old boxes outside. I might cut them into pieces and make a box out of it like that. First, let's smoke a cigarette. Consider our options. Let's get some coffee. We don't have any coffee. I have to make a new pot. I meant to make a pot when I finished the last cup of the old pot, but I guess I got distracted. Alright, so let's wait for that pot of coffee to start brewing a little bit before we have this cigarette. And in the meantime, what we can do is we can go outside and start cutting up some of these old boxes for the purpose of making a new box. Got a new pair of glasses yesterday. Bang! What do you think? Pretty great? Okay, I've got all the pieces I need to make a box now. I'll also use some pieces of the box though to make for cushioning stuff with, because I'm almost out of bubble wrap. I think Rachel might be awake. All right, now let's get that copying out of cigarette. We need more coffee creamer. No, I got that yesterday, actually, but thank you for the reminder. There's a sale on this purple Ajax dish soap, so I got a big bottle of it. It's like Mexican dish soap. It's called Fabuloso. And I think Mexicans are fond of using cleaner with that particular smell to it. It's kind of like flowery. It has rather a distinct smell. It smells a lot more strongly than regular dish soap. I guess it was on sale because I would normally never buy the purple dish soap. You have that in Canada and it's for floors? Huh. Well, I think they just took the smell of that and put it into dish soap, probably. Made it purple. I'll show you when we go inside. Apparently, people in Mariposa don't want to buy that kind of dish soap because there was the huge bottle of it on sale for cheap. Okay, so we've got a couple more things I need to figure out how to pack and ship. I need more aluminum foil when I go to the store too because I've been using that as well, you're supposed to have anti-static bags, right, for these boards, but some of them are too big for the anti-static bags I got. So for those, I'm wrapping them in aluminum foil, which apparently creates a Faraday cage. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. Prevents the thing from getting um, static electricity on it. So I've got a couple of those bigger boards I gotta ship. They might fit in though. Those one size boxes I got, we'll see. The one where you can project things. Well, my cut's healing up pretty good. This is a nasty cut. It went quite deep, but it's healing up pretty good. You have purple fabulosa under your sink, huh? Oh yeah, the tinfoil protects the sensitive electronics on the motherboards from getting damaged by static electricity. I asked AI like, okay, well, this board doesn't fit into anesthetic bag. Is there any way it can transport it safely without an anesthetic bag? And it said you could wrap it in tinfoil. So of course now I'm almost out of tinfoil. All right, let's go on to the next thing. Well, try to do one of the big boards and one of the regular size boxes. What are the regular size boxes? Well, the regular size boxes are this size here. I bought these boxes. And it took me a little while to figure out how to put them together, but I did figure it out eventually. Dude, you seriously need to shut the fuck up. Put it like this. Hey, seriously, dude, shut the fuck up. There. Now this isn't going to fit in here because it's not big enough. But maybe one of the bigger boards will fit in. So let me leave that box right there for now. Let me get a bigger board and see. If you answered all your value questions FETI, but my TI test got 2 wrong from 6, so it's not high or not TE or not or NI or SI4, what can I be? I mean, the values questions aren't a good way to determine somebody's type. They're a good way to confirm skills tests. So if your TI test is, all we can tell you is you're probably not 1 or 2 and you're probably not 7. But that as well is not something you can determine just by seeing how many you got right. You know, it's a little more complicated than that. God damn it. I'm gonna have to take this with me and get a different box and mail it when I'm there, I think. What else needs to go out today? How about this one? This one might fit. It's a little smaller, it seems like. Yeah, this one's gonna fit. All right, cool. So, first thing we need to do is wrap this up in tinfoil. I'll include a little note saying my anti-static bags didn't fit on this board, but the aluminum foil prevents any static electricity problems. Bro. Now I can put it in here. Good. And then I can put like this on the bottom. And those things on top. And this on top. What about the sides? Good point. Alright, let me put this on one side. This on one side. This one seems a little too big, maybe. Hi there, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing okay. Just getting some stuff done.
That's good. There. There. Correct. Now this is going to be a lot easier to deal with because it's not a makeshift box.
Okay. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to need to do this real quick. Be right back. Okay, this one's good to go. Did Trouble piss on this box? Oh, how it got all wet. If not, Kapia was sitting in it, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if Trouble pissed in it. This fucking cat, I tell you, he's an absolute fucking nightmare. Kapia let this sit in that box, so Trouble pissed on it. What a dick. Yeah, on that lid under the table the Kapia has been sitting on. He pissed on it. What a fucking dick.
It really is.
Well, you're not ISTP, probably, if you got a couple of TI questions wrong. Okay, you can't just shut up, dude. What a horrible cat. Oh. Go. Jesus. Alright, let's look on this one. Put it in one of these bags. It's already in a bag like the other one was, but we'll put it in this bag as well. Then it'll go back in here. This goes in here. And then we need to find a box for this to go in. So, I think we're going to have to probably make a box for this. This isn't going to fit in one of these boxes, is it? I don't think so. Let me make a box though and see. No, it's not going to fit. I already can tell. So I have to make a box. Let me put the papers to go with this one over here so I don't get confused. How you doing, Rachel?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, took Adderall today because I needed to finish all this packing and shipping stuff.
Okay. Was that not in the plans?
Yeah, I was planning on starting a day off today, but I'll have to delay it till tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow probably, because the thing is, Tuesday after Memorial Day, I've got all this stuff that's waiting for me to ship it. You know.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see what time the athletics come on today. .640. Let's see how the NHL playoffs are doing. Golden Knights about to beat the Avalanche. Montreal's down 2-1.
Oh.
They're playing at home on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. That should be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, 26. Let me check on my fantasy baseball teams. Pairs are 2 and 6. That's not good. Yeah, I got the best people in I can have. All right, the persimmons are 5 and 3. That's somewhat better. Vlad Guerrero is day to day. That's fine. He's on the bench anyway. I think I'll replace Rooker with Sodi. Rooker's really struggling. All right, well, that's fine. Okay. Use that box as a template for a big one. I've got a more pedestrian mindset for this box making, which is I'm going to just basically build the box around the package thing. Well, you know, I could, in theory, go to town with some things that I have to wait until after I go to the hardware store to mail. I could probably get a better sized box or two at the hardware store. It'll probably be a net time savings for me to just do that. I'm not sure. But that's probably the most sensible thing to do. Let's pull some bars. Kitty, no. Okay? Let me be clear. The answer is no. Well, let's go and see, I guess, if I've got any simpler, new, simpler things to ship. No. Okay. Orders awaiting shipment. See original listing. Okay, that one should be easy to ship. Vintage CCS2422 floppy disk controller S100 bus board ASCII NMMA. I will look for that one. Oh, right, I'll show you. I'll go show you right now. Like I said, it's Ajax brand, but it's got the fabuloso smell. See, fabuloso. Lavender scent. So that's what the smell is, lavender. I guess that explains why it's purple too. Let's see if we can find this one. All right, it's not in here. Let's go look in the other place. Here it is. The last one I looked at, I was getting a little panicky there. Okay, this will be a fairly straightforward one. But I do need to print out the shipping label. Okay, Paul. Get ready to be excited because I'm shipping your product today.
Yay.
Good day for Paul. Dude, you've been doing this to me all fucking day long. Will you knock it off? I forgot that the reason I got paper yesterday, of course, is because I'm out of paper.
You want me to watch it?
I mean, I wanted to just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. We're gonna get a box to make. Maybe I could put two of these boxes together to make a box for the bigger thing. There. Okay, now we need to take this over there. Okay. I don't have very much bubble wrap. I'm going to put some paper towels in it. there. Okay. Okay. All right, that's good. What? Where's the paper? Oh, is this it right here? Yeah. Hmm. There. Okay, good. Good job, Eric. Now, we're going to add this like now. Like now. Like now. Okay. All right. So this one's good to go. We just need to put the label on it now. Which is over here where it printed out. Obviously, I'm using too much tape. I can do better going forward with that. Okay. This one's done. And of course, we're going to need to take a quick picture. Be right back. I need more tape. I do need more tape. I'm going to get more tape when I go to town, but I want to get everything I can done here beforehand. So we've got that one that's in there. We've got this one. Oh, let's try to tackle this one first. This one, I think we're gonna try to make a double box to deal with this one. First, I'm going to wrap this in aluminum foil. As you see, it's super cool. Let me actually show you this real quick. I don't know if you can see at the bottom there, it says copyright 1977. Vector Electric, Selmar, California. So, First thing I gotta do is wrap it in aluminum foil. So I don't have anti-static tube that's big enough. I meant to put that in the box of the other one too. As a note. So I also need more aluminum foil. Okay, now this can go back in this bag. I mean, we're out of bubble wrap, but I can wrap it up in paper towel. I think what I may do for this one actually is cut cut this in half and give them one of these things. I don't need as many as I once did, so I think that's what I'll do. Okay. That's good. So where am I going to put, what kind of box am I going to put this in? Well, let's see if this idea is going to work at all. If I were to put two of these boxes together, like yeah. Okay, so now I get another one. First of all, this is going to fit width-wise. Yeah. And then I go like this. Now, these need to be up, and then this, like so. me see. No, that's not gonna fit. But it might fit like this. Okay, well if I do that, then these ones become in here too. You know what, maybe I can do that on both sides. Alright, this is a rather complicated operation, but not unworkable. Okay. Yeah. Alright, now we'll put both of these here, like it's supposed to be. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work on either side. No, it's not. I need that to be flat. Okay, never mind. I had it right to the end. Never mind. What's that?
You can't really see what you're doing on the screen.
Okay, so
Oh, never mind. There we go.
I think what I need to do is cut this off here. And also cut it off here. Now I need to shore up this box. So we'll get some tape and we'll mirror this with mirror. Okay. And we'll get the inside shored up like this. Okay. Get this part. Right, and we'll go into this side. Okay. Okay. Now, we make a lid out of 2 lids. God damn it, why is this not working really well? Flatten, god damn it. Okay. Pretty good. Well, there. Good. All right. There. All right, well, that worked out surprisingly well. The two-box approach there worked well. Next, I have to take a picture of it. Okay. This one's good to go. Kind of heavy. I might have to pay extra for that. We'll find out. Let's have a cigarette. Let's see, what else do we have? We got that one over there on the couch. And we've got is there anything else? Yes, we got this one here. Okay. So, as far as these two boxes that need to be shipped out go, well, let me put this in an anesthetic sleeve first. Then I'll take a cigarette break, and then we'll decide what to do about this. Okay? We'll talk to Chad and decide what to do. All right. Right. We don't need to do anything over here. Yeah, I am going to get more boxes shipped to me. I did get boxes shipped to me for the boards that were the normal size ones that fit. But obviously, if I had this whole thing to do over, I'd have better TE from the outset. You know, it's like I would anticipate things rather than failing to anticipate them. I have plenty of regrets. But right now, I'm mostly just trying to avoid a second trip into town today, so be able to do one trip into town. Because it's, there and back, not even including the post office, is a solid hour and 15 minutes of driving. Okay. It's actually a little bit thick. This should be allow me to put it on both sides. There, that's pretty good. Now on top, well, how about some paper towel? Maybe I should put this on top. Okay, well let me get another piece of this then. Or I could put this on top, but that thing's gonna be too big. Well, let me cut some of this. Okay, that's fine for inside this box, but I still have to wrap up this box and put it in another box. And this might be another job for Double Box Man. Because Double Box Man, Double Box can do everything he wants to. Let's go smoke a cigarette. 225. Boy, this stuff takes quite a while, especially if you don't have the right size boxes.
How's it going?
It's going good. I got 2 more things I gotta pack up. I'm gonna successfully pack them up here, I think. As Ying's great-great-great-granddaughter, I think everyone's type on this live stream is EISNFTPJ. Nobody's type on this live stream is that. Well, we're getting that little bit of rain the computer was saying we were going to get. Starting to spit a bit. I think I brought in everything that's outside that needs to come inside. Let's walk around there to make sure. So it is quite time consuming, this eBay stuff, but at the moment it's lucrative because these things I'm selling are yeah, I'm over here. I'm just looking to see if I left anything outside that need to move inside. Rachel, I'm over here by the kitchen door.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, I'm looking around out here to see if there's anything I need to move out of the ring.
Oh, we should close the windows.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Put a shovel over here. That's nice, we're getting some rain. Thank you.
Welcome.
There. Windows all closed, no water in the car. We're good to go. I don't really have anything to cushion the boxes with and stuff. So I think, given the lack of bubble wrap, maybe we'll go to town shortly. And then the last 2 things, I'll pack up. First we'll go to the post office, then I'll go to the hardware store, try to get the bubble wrap stuff. Then we'll go back to the post office for the last 2 things. That way, if there's a problem with any of the other packages, I'll have a chance to repack that too after the hardware store.
True.
The audio is not muted. may be off for some reason, but it's not muted. I always like getting rain.
Me too. I saw rain for tomorrow and the next day, but I didn't see rain for today, so.
This is bonus rain.
Mm-hmm. Your phone is raining.
Thanks, beautiful.
Thank you for working so hard.
Sure.
I know it's not easy. Or it wouldn't be easy for me, I know.
It's not easy, but it's easier than I'm making it. Alright. Well, let's go this way. Let me put this in. Now I won't get it confused for the other one. You can only hear a faint sound, huh? How about now? How about now? How's my audio? Can you check on your phone? Or they'll tell me maybe. I don't know. Now it's loud and clear. Okay, cool. We found out. All right, so now I've got to take these things out to the car. Starting with these ones right here. Which means I need to take all these slips off. I keep slips with them until I actually take them away. Because I don't know if for some reason I might need them. Now that I'm taking them away, that's fine. Okay. The rest of these boxes I'll bring separately. I don't want to make this too heavy, smash them down. Okay. There's no point in debating things for which all the best arguments have been already determined. Okay. That's fine. Now, Let's get these bad boys here. Maybe I need a little bit more tape there. Oh, I see, right there, yeah. All right, good. Okay. We've got these items. And they're all good to go. Then we got 2 more boxes that are not yet packed up. These 2. Keep that with it for now. Okay, these 2 will go in the back seat. Okay. I'm feeling pretty hungry. I should probably eat a few bites of cottage cheese before we go. One of the surprising things about cottage cheese is that it's actually neither cottage nor cheese. I mean, okay, maybe it's kind of cheese. Yeah, well, That's why you should only debate about things that are legitimately in dispute, where the best arguments have not already been determined, because both sides are supposed to try to be winning. It's presumed that the adversarial process itself will produce the correct outcome. And if you get two equally competent debaters, that should in fact be the case. It's harder to defend bad ideas. The problem with debates on YouTube is that those aren't debates. And the things they're yammering about, by and large, it's already determined what the best arguments are on those matters, and therefore what everybody should affirm and negate about them. Justin from DZ is live now, and the title of his current stream is "Your God is Imaginary, Prove Me Wrong." What absolutely loathsome content. Where's my coffee? Oh, wait. I almost forgot this boy here. I almost forgot one, but I saw it there last second. That's good. Yes, Jeremiah. Obviously, the atheist would have just as much difficulty proving the believer wrong, hence the flying spaghetti monster argument. Well, I can't prove that wrong. You know, it's a ridiculous waste of everyone's time. I find I'm actually more likely to get into arguments with Christians than with atheists. Because once atheists hear my position on things, which is, of course, the correct position, it tends to disarm all of their attacks, you know. Christians, on the other hand, there are plenty of them out there who've already been subsumed by atheist frameworks and believe that they should be able to claim that, you know, it's the only rational position, which is, of course, ridiculous. Well, you know, a lot of Christians are really into the Bible, too. I'm not quite sure why.
This is my vibes. And like both me vibes and like I like it.
Let's see.
Oh, you might need your glasses.
Let's see. He's just flying.
Yeah.
Your little frog flying.
Yeah, he's like flying through the water. He's going with the current.
I think he's flying through the air.
No,
Oh,
it was the water. He was like, instead of like paddling, you know, or like
oh, I see.
swimming.
He was surfing the waves.
Yep.
When Extians enter a debate lately, they appear hesitant to declare their religious affiliation. What are Extians? It's like, it's so ridiculous. Why do they feel the need to defend it at all? If they aren't using it to make dumbass claims, then they shouldn't feel any need to defend it at all. Cat hair gets everywhere, even like in the weed. Exians are Christians, and my question goes to Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. What the heck is their new look hoping to do for them? I
They changed their look? I didn't know.
Let's check it out.
It could be AI, but I want to see.
Olsen twins new look.
Oh, interesting. Is that AI? Or is that really them?
Let's go to news.
No. There's nothing new with them. It's AI. They look the same.
March from 2025. Is that what they dress like?
Yeah.
They're all in
They
black?
always do. Yeah. Like that.
You think this is AI? I don't think that's the Olsen twins, is it? I don't know. I don't know what to think about.
It doesn't seem to be real to me because there's not enough news about it. Like that's how they always are like that.
This is from 2023.
Oh, yeah. They might not even have been out. We could go to Getty Images. Or just put 2026.
Okay, Katie. Scoot away, please. Thank you.
Okay, go to not creative images. Switch it to editorial. Search Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. And then you go to filters. all the way to the left. Go to newest. So I don't see anything different.
Wow. Do you use this site a lot?
Yes.
Wow. I did not know that you could search it like that.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, probably. It's easy to get fooled by stuff like that.
It is. It really is. I only know because I've been fooled before.
Let's see, almost 3 o'clock. Well, I guess we better mosey on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
The internet bill went through.
That's good.
YouTube TV went through too. Okay, well that makes sense. All right, thanks a lot. See you later.